All week, our topics of planning, decluttering, simplifying, organizing, strategizing are all leading up to what I believe is the greatest challenge we all face today, and that's balance. Most of us aren't aware that a lack of balance is to blame for the overwhelm or stress we encounter in life today. And the opposite is also true, that trying to balance life, family, career, and health, for instance, can be overwhelming. So it's often just easier to avoid it altogether, right? And just keep working hard at our careers or our dreams, for example. However, something will eventually suffer when life is out of balance. Good morning, sunshines. We are at the end of week 2 of my 30 days challenge, which is definitely a big challenge because it is taking me almost 3 months to do. So like I told you, I was imperfect, so don't expect perfection here. This is all about practice for me. And just a quick intro, if you're just tuning in for the first time, you won't see perfect hair, perfect outfit, perfect makeup, or perfect grammar here. This is a safe place where I can shine imperfectly, and so can you. So you're seeing the raw and real Rose, except for the awesome video editing, of course. My editor is awesome. So the point is to just get over my fears, but I've turned this challenge into something more, something where you and I can progress and design a better life that we love using this journal from Dean Graziosi, which I've modified. So just follow along and I promise you that you'll see results. You can go back to all my videos and you'll have an assignment every day. But just a quick favor, if you could just boot the like button and subscribe, I would truly appreciate that because it will help with the YouTube algorithm. Thank you in advance. So let me recap my journey so far. During the video creations, I have learned that yes, I'm just really flawed, or shall I say flawbulous. Now, there was one day I was really down, and because I just couldn't get myself to publish any videos on YouTube, and that imposter syndrome was just running through my veins for a full week when I was trying to prepare to publish. So as you know, I've already procrastinated long enough, and then the next big obstacle was just to press the record button right here and speak in front of the camera. And the next nightmare was just trying to post it, and now it is paralyzing just thinking of sharing it. So I got stuck and depressed. So once again, I didn't even want to watch my newly edited videos, and I've already invested so much and paid for the editing, so I really needed to push myself to watch it. Like I keep saying, once you've invested, you're more invested. So however, my mind was trapped in that loop of thinking, and I kept thinking, oh, I can't stand myself. I don't want to see my face or hear my voice. Who would even watch these videos? Why did I even get started? But then I remembered my why, my ikigai, and I had to stop and change my thought pattern and told myself, hey woman, stop it. You're imperfect and that's fine. You can go do hard things. You're worth it. You can shine imperfectly. And that positive affirmation made all the difference. And I finally watched the newly edited videos. And from the batch, I watched only one. While watching the video, I felt different, calm, comfortable. And then I felt relieved because it wasn't so bad. Actually, my mind was at ease. It wasn't bad. I seemed to be comfortable speaking and delivering my message. And it was because it was my truth that I was sharing. It was my story, and I told myself that I will get better eventually. So when you begin your journey of transformation like me, it will get tough before it gets better. So it's not that things will get easier, but your ability to adapt will get better. Trust me, I know that. My truth is that it's been really tough, and I had so many things pulling me from different directions. There were many days when I didn't want to look at my journal because I was frustrated, and that's when I got lost, of course. It's like taking your eyes off your map. So when that happens, rest a bit, but stick with your GPS. And this is why the subject of balance is so important. In the last video, we spoke about strategic thinking or mindset. Part of creating our strategic plans is to always be intentional. And this is where balance comes into the strategy. It is in the management of our energy and our time, and we have to stay focused. So obviously, it's a lot easier to balance a simple, organized life. But nowadays, things that we believe will make our life simpler, like devices, devices that are meant to help us save time might actually be robbing us of it if not used properly. We live in more complexities than ever before. There are myriads of things that distract us from what's important and we aren't even aware of it. Okay, now this topic of balance isn't a one-time event. It is an ongoing hard work that is worth pursuing. It can't be taught in a 10-minute video or an hour-long video. If there's anything that I have done well in my life, it is to have a balanced life, and not a perfect one, but it worked for me and my family. This is through the help of my journaling and regular planning. I learned this really early in life, and this topic has intrigued me ever since I started using a planner back in my early 20s. I've also illustrated in one of my videos with the Wheel of Life chart that knowing what you value most in life will help you balance your life. So this is my Wheel of Life bicycle chart. I used this bike as symbolism of balance for years before hearing about Einstein's quote. Einstein quoted, "Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving." So I love that a genius like himself said it because it's so simple. And it is simple when balance is achieved just through movement, and this requires trial and error. So next week, we will get into more details about balancing our lives through forming simple habits. And while I share with you methods, I will be applying it myself. As mentioned before, I not only share my ideas or experiences, I also do them or try them with you. So my goal is to share something different that others aren't sharing. I'm reconstructing my bicycle, which symbolizes my balanced life, and sharing my stories in hopes that I can help someone. So don't worry if your life isn't perfectly balanced. Your metaphorical bike doesn't always have to be pretty or perfect. It's not meant to be displayed. It's for you. It's your life. It's your private victories and not for social media world to see. So just to conclude, I thought I had purchased a perfect bike that I can enjoy, but to be honest, it was only used for display. And that bike was a symbol of my vision for that new play garden. But my business partner took it home and never brought it back. So I took that as a sign that the place wasn't meant for me. So instead, my husband and I bought 2 second-hand bikes. They aren't as pretty, but it does the job. So don't expect perfection when it comes to balancing your life. And don't ever give up, even if it means relearning to pedal again. There is help. You can relearn because you are meant for more adventures. Like Einstein said, balance is like a bicycle and it's all about movement. So let's keep moving. We can do this together. So if you'd like to join me, I have a wait list for those who would love to be added so that I can give you my freebies and free coaching in the near future. And the link is provided below. Thank you for watching. I love you guys. I will see you in the next video. Ana por mes amis. Bye for now.